This is not just tar balls that have washed ashore. This is heavy, thick oil as far as the eye can see. But we are starting to see that storm surge come in here in Biloxi. Well, Devin, this is what we know right now. Mobile police say a suspect walked into this bank you see behind me here around 11 a.m. this morning and fired 2 shots into the ceiling, demanded cash, and took off. What about this word of a sales tax increase?
I don't have that word. That's your word.
Did you propose that?
I haven't proposed anything. I just said we had met with the Finance Committee.
What were these 2 guys doing out on bond in the first place? Prosecutor Ashley Rich expects this to be a long trial. She says it could go into next week. We will continue to cover this trial and bring you the latest details. We will have more on today's jury selection coming up tonight on News 5 at 6. So what's being done to protect you, the consumer? We took that question to the state banking department here in Montgomery.
The Mobile Bay Bears looking to get back on the winning track tonight.
Well, it looks like incumbent Mike Dean will serve the people of South Mobile County for another 4 years. We're coming to you from his victory party in Tillman's Corner. Let's see if we can try to get a wind gauge here. We're still getting wind, rain, and plenty of flooding. As you can see in the Biloxi area, Bayview Avenue is underwater. There is definitely a major fire here on the West I-65 Service Road in Mobile. You can see it there. We're only about 2 miles from Dolphin Island, and from what we can see, it looks all right right now. There's no sheen, there's no oil. The Coast Guard has been out farther than that, but they say they haven't spotted anything either.
We wanted to put Goodson's idea to the test, so here we go. We got our water, we got our oil, and we've got our hay. Let's see what happens.
We poured in the oil, gave it a good stir, then in goes the hay.
It looks like the hay worked. It got most of the oil out of the water. There is still a little bit of sheen left.
News 5's Kimberly Curth joins us now live from Cedar Point, where she has spent the day talking to locals. Kimberly, what's the feeling there?
Well, folks down here will tell you they never thought they would see anything worse than Hurricane Katrina, but they never expected to see an oil spill either. We talked with one bait shop owner who fears this catastrophe could do him in. Mac McRae's Pier and Bait Shop has taken a beating over the years thanks to hurricane after hurricane. Katrina wiped him out.
Nothing was left except a few pilots gathered around.
But Mac was able to rebuild.
In about a week, you're gonna see all over the place.
This time, he doesn't think he'll be able to get back on his feet.
So I looked out and I said, you know, the weather's bad, it looks like a hurricane, but the thing about Katrina and all of them that were coming this way, I knew in 4 or 5 months I'd be back up and running.
Like a hurricane, Mac knows it's not a matter of if, but when the oil makes landfall.
I'm scheduled to have a boom around the pier, but when you have